Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 95 of the University Challenge, and today we continue our Europa League campaign with a double header, starting off with an away trip to London to take on West Ham at the London Stadium, and then we're over to France to take on Rennes in the second game of this episode. So before we get into those games, a couple of league games to catch up on. Since the last episode we took on Shelbourne and won 3-0. Will Lancashire with a hat-trick, and Will has been in fantastic form and is likely to start the first game against West Ham with this sort of form. 3 goals for him in this game, all brilliantly taken, and a really great performance as we beat Shelbourne 3-0. And then we took on Watford, and this was a game which we actually struggled a bit with, but came from behind to win this game. Goals from Nico Jones and Will Lancashire with a late winner, putting us over the 90-point mark in the league. 92 points now, so we've broken the record we set last season easily. We have a game left, we could get to 95 points. Strangely enough, we have to play St Pat's in the last game of the league season tomorrow in the game, so we play St Pat's right the day after we play West Ham, so definitely be a rotated team. So that's the catch up done of games we've played since the last episode. Let's get to the team news for the first game against West Ham. So here we are with the team for this game against West Ham, and that one big decision made. Will Lancashire starts up front ahead of Rhys Evans. Will is in too good a form not to start, and you have to go with the hot hand up front. He's been banging in goals in the league, so here's his chance in the Europa League now. So the team in full will be Bonnevie in goals, a back four of Nielsen, Lamb, Jones and Andy Appen, midfield 3 of Shaw, Barres and Farizai, Malonga and McGlennon on the wings, and Lancashire up front. Again, due to injuries, we can only name 9 substitutes, so not a lot of options on the bench, so let's hope we won't need to change the game. On the way here at the London Stadium for this tie against West Ham, can we pull off a big shock and beat a Premier League club for the second time? We beat Liverpool last season in the Champions League. That was at home though. This is away at the London Stadium. It's going to be a tough ask for us. Lots of quality in this West Ham team. 4 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Fourth highlight here is a free kick for Bonnevie. Plays it out to Andy Appen. A little bit of possession here for us. West Ham have dominated the early stages here. 8 minutes gone, but we have managed not to concede. Here's Barres into Farizai, back to Lamb, and a ball out to McGlennon. Nielsen, good passing here from us. Farizai, McGlennon, bit of space. Can he play through Lancashire? No, he goes himself on the run, but West Ham get a tackle in here now. Here's McAllister playing it through to Angelo. He's through on goal. Can we get a man back? We can at the moment, but he's through and he fires it wide. Oh, great chance there for West Ham. Would have been an amazing goal with that run. Thankfully we get away with it, and now there's 9 minutes gone here. It stays 0-0. Throw in here for West Ham. 22 minutes gone off the game. They've dominated possession but not looked too threatening, thankfully, as they pass the ball around here, and their centre back on the ball played into midfield. We can't get the press on there and they play through us. Jared Bowen. Oh, Nielsen dived in and got a tackle. Is it a penalty? No. VAR not looking at it either. We've got away with one there, I think. Jared Bowen looked to be fouled in the box. Thankfully not given. And with 24 minutes gone, it stays 0-0. Free kick for West Ham here right at the end line. 40 minutes gone off this first half. We've held on till now. Can we hold on from this set piece? Clear it initially, but it will come back to Bowen. And he gets past this man, Bowen, with the cross in, and there is a header. It's going to VAR, but I think he was onside. It looked like he was onside. And it looks like we're going behind just before half time, waiting for VAR decision here. The goal is being checked, and it is awarded. West Ham take the lead here on the 40-minute mark. We initially defended the set piece well here. Gary Shaw headed it clear, but then it came back to Bowen, who got past his man there and then got the cross in, and it's headed home quite easily past Bonnevie. So 41 minutes gone here. It's 1-0 to West Ham. Half time at the London Stadium. We go in 1-0 down. That late first half goal, the difference between the two teams. Apart from that though, we haven't been under too much pressure. They've had a lot of the ball, but that was actually their first shot on target. So disappointing to go in behind, but let's hope we can respond in the second half. Back on the way here in London, and hopefully we can get on level terms in this second half. We need a performance like against Vitesse in the second half when we came from behind to win that game. Won't be as probably as easy in this game. West Ham seem to have a lot more quality than us and a lot more quality on the ball to retain possession, so that's going to be an issue for us getting back into this game. So 48 minutes gone, it stays 1-0 to West Ham. Goal kick here. Bonnevie takes it out to Andy Appen. Will Andy Appin brings it forward. Can he start an attack? Malonga. Barres loses possession, but we win it back. Barres then loses it again, and McAllister in midfield passes it back, and they go back to the goalkeeper. And West Ham retaining possession. We try and put a press on, but they just pass around it far too easily, showing their quality probably. Conor McGlennon trying to track back, does well initially. Here's Jared Bowen. Conor McGlennon trying to get a foot in, doesn't do much, and here come West Ham, a little bit of space here. Can we get men back? Here comes the cross. Lamb clears it initially, but Jared Bowen picks it up again and into Murray here, and we try and hold them up in the corner. And can we defend here? They get through, getting into space. Ame, cross comes in, it's headed towards goal, and it falls to Bonavie, but it was offside anyway, so got away with that spell of pressure, and we stay in this game. 50 minutes gone now, 1-0 West Ham. Corner kick here for West Ham, Jared Bowen to take it, and we need to defend this well. Comes in, headed clear by Jones initially, falls to the edge of the box. The shot is taken and it goes over the bar. Thankfully Bonavie was all over the place there, he wasn't going to save that if it was on target. Thankfully it goes over the bar and it stays just 1-0 to West Ham. Goal kick for us here, Bonavie to take it, goes long. 70 minutes gone off this game, heading towards Reece Evans there. Barres gets on the ball, down to Dennis Nolan, another substitute who's come on. Dennis Nolan taking on, takes the shot, oh it's well over, but that is at least an attempt from us. We haven't had a shot on target yet in the game, which is a bit disappointing with 72 minutes gone, but we need to have a big end to this second half if we're going to take a point here in London. 73 minutes gone as another highlight starts here with a goal kick for West Ham, and they pass it around in the box. Can we put a bit of pressure on and win the ball back? No is the answer to that initially, and it looks like West Ham can just pass through it as they want. We try and put a bit of pressure on there, but you can see there are men over everywhere. It seems like they've more than 11 on the pitch. But we do win the ball back here. Freeseye getting in now. Reece Evans gets turned, plays it back to Freeseye, but he gives it away. Poor pass from Reece Evans there when we had one possession back. And now West Ham come again, but Andy Appin intercepts. Freeseye doesn't get turned in time and loses possession. That's twice we won it back and not countered. And now West Ham come with a ball over the top. Casper Nielsen caught out. Ake fires it over. We're lucky there that that wasn't put away. 15 minutes remain, it stays 1-0 West Ham. Free kick here, Barres to take it, he goes for goal. Barres, oh, side of the net. Not a bad effort from there, bit ambitious from that far out, but it hit the side netting and we don't get back yet. 5 minutes to go here as West Ham now have a free kick on the edge of the box. Fornells to take it. This could be the killer blow if it was to go in. Fornells goes for goal, Bonavie pulls off a save, and it is cleared by Sartini. Comes back to Fornell, shot comes in and Bonavie makes another brilliant save. Two big saves from the keeper there to keep us alive in this game, but we will have to defend the corner now, and it will be Fornells to take this corner. 4 minutes remain, so a goal here for West Ham seals it. In it comes to the far post, it's headed clear. Ake heads it back and it's gone in. Oh, it's gone in. Nathan Ake puts West Ham 2-0 up, and that seals it. I don't know how that managed to get in. It looked like it was going to be booted clear, and corner comes in initially from Fornells, and we defended okay at the moment there. Ake with the header, and it is Jones completely misses it and lets it roll in past Bonavie. And with 3 minutes remaining, West Ham are 2-0 up. All over here at the London Stadium. It's a 2-0 defeat for us. Not the worst performance, but we just weren't very threatening. Didn't have a shot on target in the whole game. Only 40% possession as well. West Ham, the better team. Just look at their XG, they are hugely creating chances, and probably should have won by more. We done well to hold on to just 2-0, and it's a disappointing defeat. And we can have a quick look at the league table. It puts us in 18th position on 6 points, so we now fly home quickly to play St Pat's the next day. But the next match we will show is the game against Rennes, who are top of the league table, and we'll get to the team news for that game in France. So here we are on the day of the game against Rennes, and before we get into the team news, a couple of games to catch up on. We finished our league season up with that game against Pats the day after the West Ham game. Much changed team, and we came away with a 2-2 draw. Reece Evans with 2 goals, they got a late penalty to equalise. So we end the season with a draw against Pats, and we end the season, look at the league table here, we end the season on 93 points, 30 points clear of St Pat's in second. Derry finished third, well back, and they actually sacked their manager John Russell, who was our reserves coach. So Derry are on the lookout for their third manager in 3 seasons. Sligo Rovers and Shelbourne relegated from the league. Then we took on Linfield in the All-Ireland Cup and we managed to retain it, winning the first leg 2-1 at home, 2 goals for Will Lancashire, and then an easy win in Belfast, 3-0, goals from Lamb, Lancashire and Sottini, and that is the All-Ireland Cup retained for this season. So let's get into the team news for this game against Rennes, and a couple of changes to the team sees Liam Ravenhill come in midfield, Friesai moves on to the left, Malonga dropped as his form has been really poor, and Sottini starts ahead of Nico Jones. So the team in full is Bonavie in goals, back four of Andy Yappin. It shouldn't be at right back, hold on. That is from the Linfield game. Now, back four of Nielsen, Lamb, Sottini and Andy Yappin. Midfield three of Shaw, Ravenhill and Barres. McGlennon on the right, Friesai on the left, and Rhys Evans back up front. So a big game away in France. Can we get some points on the board to add to the 6 we already have? On the way here in France for this game against Rennes, who are top of the league phase of the Europa League. They've had a brilliant start to the campaign. They have won 4 of their 5 games, sitting on 13 points, haven't lost yet. So this is going to be a real challenge for us. Let's hope we can put in a big performance and make a bit of a shock here in the Europa League. 5 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Corner kick for us here, Barres to take it. He has Sottini to aim for in the far post, and here he is, the Italian, and he gets up, but it's headed clear initially by Rennes, and here comes Barres, takes it down, Barres into the box, Barres shoots! Ooh, just over, good attempt from Barres there. He's playing a slightly more attacking role today in the midfield, so let's hope he can get on the ball and create a few chances for us. 7 minutes gone as a corner kick here for Rennes comes into the middle, headed clear, and Conor McGlennon half takes it down but gives it away. And now here's Loa for Rennes, and we dive in, Friesai. Oh no, not another penalty. It looked like he won the ball there. Referee is going over to look at the screen. I thought he won the ball. We've given away so many penalties lately, it's unbelievable. And he checks VAR here. Is it going to be a penalty? It's taking a long time to decide here. He comes back onto the pitch and gives a penalty to Rennes. Oh, that's so disappointing. Looked like Friesai won the ball. He's getting a yellow card too, that's mad here. Here comes the penalty and it's slotted home, and we go behind 8 minutes into this game. Very disappointing to give away that penalty. VAR given the penalty, and don't know what to say really. I thought Friesai won the ball, but in the end slotted home easily from the penalty spot. And with 8 minutes gone here, it's 1-0 to Rennes. Throw in here, Andy Yappin takes it down to Friesai, back to Andy Yappin. Picks out Barres, does he? No, Loa intercepts for Rennes and he brings it forward. And we are a little bit open here as we had men forward on the attack there. Can we slow them up to get men back? We do initially. Casper Nielsen blocking the cross, does well. Gary Shaw now hits it long towards Rhys Evans, who can't win the header. And Rennes have the ball back. And they play through us here very easily. Can we hold them up? Gets by Lamb. Cross initially blocked. Sottini heads it clear. McGlennon heads it down to Shaw and we boot it clear. But Rennes have the ball back and the pressure comes back on us right away. Cross comes in, headed away by Andy Yappin, but Rennes still have it. Another cross comes in, headed clear again. Ravenhill, we just can't get possession here. Coming through us again, Rennes, and lost space. Nielsen now, can we just calm things down? Nielsen, what is he doing? Nielsen, oh that's terrible. That is just terrible defending. It goes to VAR, and we will need a miracle to get away with this one. What was Nielsen doing there? Oh, no wonder I sold him. Goal given to Rennes. Oh, that's so disappointing. We defended so well initially, and Nielsen does well here. He intercepts and then just stops. Gives the ball away in the box, and it's just a tap in home for Rennes. And with 16 minutes gone actually, it's 2-0 to Rennes. Goal kick for us here, 24 minutes gone, and it comes out to Nielsen here. And can he redeem his mistake? Plays it forward in towards Ravenhill, but gives it away again. Oh, just wide. And almost another goal gifted to him by Nielsen. He's having a terrible first half here. We really need him to wake up. 25 minutes gone here, still 2-0 to Rennes. Free kick for Rennes in their box, and they pass it to their centre back and play it into midfield. We try and put a bit of pressure on them, but they have enough quality it seems to just pass around us. But oh, that was almost short. Barres intercepts now. Barres doesn't pick out Conor McGlennon. Poor pass from Barres. And now Rennes come forward. McGlennon getting back, trying to get a foot in. He at least slows it up a little, which allows us to get men back, but Rennes just passing around. We've actually had more possession in the first half so far, but they've had more threat, as this is showing here now. Cross comes in, Oh, it's at the goalkeeper. Oh, just over. That was on target. I think it was in. We were lucky there not to be 3-0 down. Coming up to the half-hour mark, though, we are 2-0 down. Throw in for Rennes. Over at the edge of our box. 35 minutes gone off the game. Still 2-0 down. And this could be 3 if we don't... Oh, lucky to get away again. Just not getting enough pressure on them when they're on the ball. They are got back to 50-50 possession. They're creating a lot more chances. We really need half-time to come. 36 minutes gone. It's 2-0 to Rennes. Free kick for Rennes here, right at the edge of the box. 2 minutes before half-time. This could be an absolute game killer if it goes in, and it does. Brilliant free kick there. Gave Bonavie no chance, and it was always looking dangerous from that spot. Shouldn't be giving away free kicks that close to the edge of our box, but we did, and oh, what a disappointing first half. This has been a penalty and a free kick and a mistake from Nielsen. We've gifted them goals, really. Coming up to half-time now. 3 minutes of added time to be played. I think this game is gone away from us. 50-50 possession. We've had a lot of shots, not many on target, but we've been in the game. It's just been gifted goals by us, and it would be one of the great comebacks if we were to get a point out of this game. There is the half-time whistle. So at half-time here in France, it's 3-0 to Rennes. Back on the way here, and we would need to get some pride back in this second half. Win the second half would be the main thing. But here come Rennes on the ball early on, and they're going to score both sides of the half-time whistle. Bringing the ball forward down the line here. Can Nielsen get out to block the cross? We slow him down initially. Rennes on the ball, but they still can't get attacking. Now Nielsen does, and now we bring it forward. Here's Rhys Evans. Gets turned, plays it infield to Gary Shaw. Barres into Evans. Over to Ravenhill. He's got Freeze-Eye. Can he pick him out? Freeze-Eye into Evans. Rhys Evans. Oh, straight at the keeper. Great chance created there by us. And Rhys Evans not finishing it off, which is unusual for him. He usually finishes those chances. We have the corner here. Barres to take it. And in it comes towards Sartini at the far post, but it doesn't make it to him. And that should be the end of the highlight. Conor McGlennon picks it up. Back to Nielsen. And that is the end of the highlight. So 3 minutes of the second half gone here. It remains 3-0. Free kick here. Barres to take it. Aims it in towards Sartini. He can't get up. Freeze-Eye though will take the second ball here for us. Freeze-Eye out to Sartini. The centre back has a bit of space here. Sartini crosses it. McGlennon cleared off the line. Oh, that could have been a goal. Here we come again though. Conor McGlennon takes the shot. Fires it over. Oh, huge chance for us there. Cleared off the line by Rennes. And almost got us a goal back, but with 65 minutes gone here, it stays 3-0. Freeze-Eye plays a long ball forward towards Will Langshire, who has come off the bench. Langshire bringing it forward, takes the shot, dive in from Rennes, we still have it. Langshire takes the shot, blocked, falls to Malonga. It's saved, but he was offside there sadly. So that is the end of that attack, and with 70 minutes gone, it stays 3-0. Throw in here, Casper Nielsen down to Barres, Lam, Sartini. Back into Barres, plays it long towards Will Langshire. There's a bit of space. Will Langshire, can he run through here? Langshire plays it to Malonga. Malonga slots it home, and Julian Malonga gets us a goal back. And good to see him react to being dropped. His performances had been poor lately, but that is a good sign that he's back into a bit of form. He has found his goal scoring touch this season, and it had gone away a bit recently, but back here. Will Langshire, a lovely through ball. Malonga through 1-on-1, slots it past their keeper into the side of the net. And with 74 minutes gone, it's 3-1 here. Full-time whistle goes here in France, and we did manage to win the second half 1-0, but that first half just blew us away any chance we had of taking points here. Poor performance all round from us, even though we were in the game for long stretches. Just too many mistakes cost us in the end, and their quality was enough for them to take a 3-1 win. So a disappointing episode there in terms of results. 2 defeats for us, losing both away games against West Ham and Rennes. 2 teams that are now guaranteed to go through to the playoff round, so probably the 2 of the best teams in the league phase, and we didn't really lay a glove on either of them. So as you can see, that drops us down to 21st position with 6 points, still in the playoff positions, but we're going to need a big result in our next game. And in the next episode, only 1 game left to play in season 7, and that's against Astana away in the Europa League, and that's what we'll do in the next episode, and that could be a vital game in terms of getting to the playoff round of the Europa League. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop it a like. It'll really help it to be seen more, and hopefully more people to join us on this journey. If you do want to join us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and you won't miss a thing that way. Videos are posted Monday to Friday, 6 PM Irish time, and subscribing is the best way to make sure you don't miss any. If you want to catch up on anything we've done, there is a playlist on the channel, and it does appear on the screen at the end of this video. So until the next episode when we wrap up Season 7 away in Kazakhstan, please take it easy.